A very good morning to one and all present, respected guests, our faculty members, and all my children. I am Ms. Aditi Uja, have got this golden opportunity to introduce our dignity members of today. Respected dignity system, sorry. I got this golden opportunity to introduce our respected sir, Mr. Hitesh sir. Sir has his area of expertise in social media and digital marketing. He has been a part of many paid media advertisements. He is also a part of social CRM. He also manages social content management. Along with all this, he has also done several research work. He also does tool analysis and also visualization too. Starting with his academics, he has completed his MBA from Pune University with first class. And his experience, he started with his career with the company named Pune Information Technology in 2006. Then he joined Semantic Corporation in 2010, where he worked as a social media analyst in starting. Then with his determination and hard work, he got many promotions in the same company. Then in 2018, he joined Ryangens Communications, where he was a social media manager. And later in 2019, he joined Bajaj Allianz General Insurance Company, where he is working as an ecosystem and community manager. And currently, he is working with the same company. So today we all are delighted to have such a great personality between us who will share his experience with us and some knowledge. So I would like to welcome Hitesh sir on stage and request him to enlighten us with his experience and knowledge. Thank you.
I can handle from here, right? Okay, I might need the mouse also. So this mouse is working, right? Thank you. This is the next, right? Yeah. Sure. Hello, everyone. I'm audible. Okay, great. This is the very common nowadays that asking everyone that whether I'm audible because of the online work which we are doing currently. So great to see the students in college basically. Because we saw in last 1.5 year that colleges are completely empty or shut down. Even schools are there shut down. It's a great to see the students actually working from school or colleges, and they're enjoying the academics from the colleges. So that's a really great thing. So please be comfortable to ask questions. Please be comfortable to ask questions. I can speak 4 languages: Marathi, Gujarati, Hindi, and English. So you are free to ask questions in any language. Don't hesitate. If you don't want to speak in English or any other language, please go ahead and ask your questions. That's for sure. That's the one thing. Okay, sorry. So I'm just here giving a small presentation that your opportunity career growth in the digital marketing field. I'm working in a digital marketing field since last 11 and a half years in digital marketing field. But my total experience is around 14 years as of now. But I would say that one of the pioneer organization in the digital marketing is Semantic, who started the working in the digital marketing field since 2011. So I got opportunity to work in that field in the social CRM and other fields. So I've assumed myself as fortunate to start working in the digital marketing field. There was when the digital marketing started globally. That time I got opportunity to start in the this particular field. So I'm going to tell you about the digital marketing, what exactly the digital marketing is, which all fields are in digital marketing, what is the requirement in those areas, because digital marketing is just not one field. There are very small and various fields are there in digital marketing, which are around 8 to 10 fields are there. So if you wanted to do your career, you have to choose whether you are good in what particular area. Whether you are good in one particular area, you can focus on that particular area to grow in future. It all depends on what exactly you want to do in digital marketing. So digital marketing is not a new field for everyone, because nowadays everyone uses various social media channels, whether it's a Facebook, whether it's a Twitter, whether it's a Insta, whether it's a TikTok. TikTok is now the ban in India, but we saw various other similar tools also in the digital marketing field, where people come, they share, they create a content, they share those content, they wanted to come up about the others content. So that's where the digital marketing fields come, where other you wanted to bring people to consume your content or generate the lead. That's where the digital marketing fields come in the field. So I'm just quickly show you a couple of few slides, then I will jump on various fields of digital marketing. So there's a famous quote. I just wanted to start with those quotes basically. The first quote is the founder of Intuit. Intuit is a very famous US company who actually created a history in the US by creating a various products, various dimension, and the company is known for start as a startup and become a multi-billionaire company in US. So in a very small time, they created history. And the second one, I don't want to name the person here. Everyone must know this person. If you are not knowing this person, then something is missing of your online world. Second person is basically Jeff Bezos, who is basically the founder of Amazon. Amazon, everyone knows this company nowadays. So the interesting quote is about the founder Jeff Bezos. He says that the brand is what other people say about you when you are not in that particular room. So तुमच्या पाठीमागे लोक जे बोलतात तुमच्याबद्दल, that's called as a brand. When you are not in that area, when you are not online, or where someone is actually talking about you on social media, on digital media, in that time, that brand is known. That discussion is basically talking about a brand. Okay, I will just start with some little fun basically. I have 2 audio clips and 3 digital celebrities also. I'll just start with one audio clip. I want you to identify the this audio clip. Yeah, both clips are there on my folder. Can I just stop sharing and then yeah. Yeah. Name is there, so yeah. Okay. I think so. Everyone must have heard about this music or this song, right? Very famous show which actually created history in the digital world. So this is basically from the Game of Thrones, which has actually created history on social media and digital marketing. People were talking about this show. People were talking about this particular music or various characters of this show. People created theories of this particular show on the social media. If you go into the various social media channel, you would see that people are talking about the theories, conspiracy theories about this show. And that's how this show created a buzz into the internet. I just want to play the second. Anyone? So this is a very famous show. You guys must be in 11th or 12 during that time. The show is called The Peaches, who basically created a huge history in the Indian social media and digital marketing team, because this was the first show who actually created the buzz into the on internet during that time. People were crazy about this show. It's a very small show, not a very huge episodes and all. A small 40-45 minutes one episode. I think so 5 or 6 episodes were there. So that episode actually created a huge transition into the Indian entertainment or digital spaces. uh can you show? Yes. Anyone for the first personality? No, no. If you are on Instagram, if you are on any social media channel, you must be following her. Anyone? She did a couple of pictures also, but she is not famous for her acting or her pictures. She is famous for her social media and digital marketing efforts or her social media appearance. So her name is Shehnaz Treasurewala. She is basically acted in couple of movies, very old movies. I think so 11, 2011, 12. After that, she left the movies and all, and now she is full time travel blogger or travel vlogger. If you go on the Shayna's Treasure is the her Instagram channel. If you go there, she keep posting videos only about the travel, her experience about travel. She posts videos about various hotels, various destinations. She talks about various locations across India, across globally also. And she had a huge following. She had more than 10 lakh followers on the various social media platform. So that's the one. Second, you guys, anyone? Ashish Chanchlani. Everyone knows her, knows him. And the third one, I don't think so, Bhuvan Ba. The two, three actually names which actually created a history into the Indian digital places or digital area, where these guys actually created a content, created the social content, digital content, which people are consuming in. If you see many brands actually pitching in their products on their videos or their social media or YouTube videos or their social media channels. They do the promotions of various products, whether it's Apple iPhone or whether it's a Samsung phone or whether it's any consumer durable products also, whether it's shampoo products or it's financial products. They try to get in touch with these guys as the influencers, and based on their recommendation, many people actually uses those products. So they are a basically very known influencers in the industry. Yeah. So why digital media? Why digital media? Why do you think that why people are jumping on digital media? Anyone can answer any. Do you have something in your mind why people are adopting a digital media? Yeah, please go ahead. No, you are talking about the consumer point of view. I'm talking about the company point of view. Why company actually spending money on digital marketing? Not from the consumer point of view, but think from the company point of view. As a company, why you would invest more on digital marketing rather than physical marketing? Absolutely correct. See, if you see the globally, because it's just not cool and hot, right? see these numbers. Every minute, how much time you are consuming on this entire digital marketing things, on entire social media or entire digital space. See these numbers. These numbers are mind boggling actually. How much content you consume per minute on your social platform or digital platforms. So there's people says that every 3 minutes you check your phone. Every 3 to 4 minutes you check your phone. Someone in the Indian industry says that the time you check your phone, I got opportunity as an app creator or as an app as a company or as a manufacturer or whatever, as a company, I got a chance to get connect with you. If I have my app in your mobile phone, that much time I have opportunity to get connected with you, to promote my products to you, or to give you the information which I want to give it to you. I can personalize information for you. I can give very customized content to you based on your consumption pattern, based on your habit, based on your search, based on various categories. I actually created content for you, curate content for you, and I give it that content to you. So that's the power of social media here. So I'm just going to why digital marketing. So it's a definition, you can see it on your books and all these things, but that is not important right now. Digital marketing actually gives the web presence, you can reach more, and you can actually qualify leads. So the digital marketing is basically is creating the leads. More and more actually people comes to your website, come to your portal, or come to your app. You get a chance to create the lead out of that. If people are consuming any content out of it, you will get a chance to create the lead for your product. You will get a chance to create a lead for your services. So this is a very technical thing. I will again come back here in the later stage. Okay. So how this entertainment, this engagement loop happens. So you guys must have heard that few fashion which actually you clothes fashion. If you, for example, if you say those fashion comes down in a picture in a repetitive manner. For example, the bell bottom. That was the concept when my parents were in colleges, when the your maybe your parents were there in colleges, that concept was there about the bell bottom pants. So the pants which is a bell shape. Now after a 20-25 years, that concept again came in picture with a different name, with a little bit different changes. But if you go and show something like that to your parents or your someone in that age, saying that this pants I bought it, this is the pant from our age, that this is the bell bottom pant we used to wear in our colleges, and that concept again came back here. So if you see that this entire digital media, this is an engagement loop, how people get engaged with each other. For example, if you wanted to purchase one particular product, for example, let's assume that you wanted to purchase a phone. What would be your first action towards purchasing any phone? Correct. Correct. You will do research basically. What exactly you are understanding from that particular phone? What you wanted from that phone? You want X megapixel camera. You want X space, storage, RAM. All these features are basic features. You decide those. Based on those, you actually figure out that okay, this 8-10 phones are there, which actually classify in my area, or this actually satisfy my areas of interest. Right? These 8-10 phones are there. So after that, you go and do the more research based on the what other people says about those phones, whether there are good reviews are there, whether people are giving good ratings to that phone. Based on everything, you decide which particular phone you wanted to buy. Then after that, you go and goes on the website and try searching out that particular phone. You may go into physical shops also and try to find out what is the price, what price range you are getting that phone. Maybe you are getting that phone in 20,000 rupees in one particular website. Other particular website you are getting 21,000. On one particular website you are getting a discount of say 5% cashback or 7% cashback. Various deals you might be getting, and after that you take your decision of purchasing that phone. So that is a purchasing cycle which is getting completed. But after the purchasing this particular product, the entire cycle of advocacy will start. People will understand that why you purchase this phone. For example, if you like that phone, you will recommend that phone to 10 other people. If you go into college, you will mention that this phone is good, this phone is giving good battery life, this phone is giving the software is really good. You will tell absolutely 10, 8, 10 different people. Whosoever wanted to purchase a phone, if you have purchased the phone recently, they will ask you, boss, can you just tell me what is a good phone, why you purchased this phone? You will absolutely recommend this particular brand to your friends, your relatives, your parents, or someone in your circle. And based on your recommendation, they might choose this phone or something similar in that line. So this is advocacy. Here, the phone actually satisfy your requirement. They actually give you the good results, and after giving the good result, you become the advocate of that phone. That's how this entire cycle of advocacy works. Okay, let's jump to the details of entire digital marketing. So what all comes under the digital marketing? Okay, so there are various branches of digital marketing are there. So one is the content. In content also there are three different branches. One is the audio, one is a video, and third is about the writing. There are three branches of content. One is the email, then is the social media, SEO, ACM, mobile, and web. These are the various branches of the digital marketing which I can actually figure out in last my 8, 10 years of experience. All these are the small parts of digital marketing. Combining everything will actually give you the good results from the digital marketing. Now I will go you one by one on each and everything, and I will tell you what exactly people does in those areas of digital marketing. What are basically the content is, what exactly the content is, what is the basically the audio content, video content are there. uh, you guys have your phone with you, you can search. Okay, I'll just go to the next slide. Okay. So you guys have your phone. Just search the one particular things on Google, like a job for meme creators. You guys have heard about the memes. You guys have actually exchanging meme with each other. You are using memes on your WhatsApp, on your social media channels. Check out the meme requirements. So there's a one very famous FMCG company that's called as the Kevin Clare. So basically, Clavin Care is asking for a meme creator, and they are offering up salary of about 14 lakh rupees per annum to a person who can create a memes and share those memes on their social media channels regularly. One meme each day. That's only things the person has to do it. That was the requirement of social media and digital marketing nowadays. So I'll just go one by one. So in the content, there are three major areas of content. One is about the writing. In the writing of content, there are major areas are blog, copywriting, web content writing, and technical content writing. So basically, the blogs are where you actually write a content for your website, your product. You write a various technical specification about your products, and you actually invite other people to consume that content. Then the second is about the copywriting. If you see the various advertisements on social media, also on Facebook, also, so the person who writes the lines, that's called as a copy. So the person who writes that line actually gets into this particular copywriting area. He don't have to write the 400 and 500 words. He has to write only 2 or 3 lines of copy, but that copy has to be very attractive, and that copy has to be very sleek. So the unless until you are not writing very sleek or very attractive copy, no one will approve that copy on your agency or on the company. So that copy has to be very sleek, very attractive, and very short. The more you use the pun, more you make it funny, more you make it based on your brands, whatever the brands are there. It based on that you create the entire temptation of this. Then there's called as the web content. Web content is basically a writing a various product, writing about the website. Whatever your website is there, so you go there on website, create a content for your website. So many nowadays, if you see the people are there in the industry who has the website for various products or various niche also. For example, if you see the celebrities like we saw now, Bhuvan Bam is there or Ashish Anslani is there. They have their own website. They have their own place where they actually create a website. They create a content. They keep uploading their own content on their website also. So the website is the field where each and every person as a personal brand or each and every product or a service, they required a product, they required a website to come into the digital field. So the website content is the technical content. The last one is the technical content. Technical content, if you see the places like Amazon, Flipkart, or any other e-commerce site where you will see the specification of the products. So those products, not anyone can go and write those down. You have to write it down in one particular way. You have to write it down in one particular way so that the person who will read it, they will understand immediately. It's not a job of an engineer who will actually go and just take down the that 6 GB RAM, 120 GB space, and all this technical. No, you have to write it down in such a way that the people will be understand. They will understand the requirement of this thing, and you will write all the specification in that. So that's basically a technical content. Then the second part of content is basically about the images. Images, I just wrote the one particular part of the image is the meme because that's going to be the very important things in the nowadays in the market. So not only memes, but if you see the various Facebook advertisements or digital advertisements, where you will see the pictures of various pictures are there. So the person who basically work with those pictures, the person who basically add various other 2, 3 pictures together, they create a picture out of it, they put up some content over it, and they publish that content. So all this effort has been taken care of the image content creator. And the last one is the video. Video content is obviously the very famous nowadays. If you go on any social media channels, you will find a video content. Video consumption is very high. Video content is basically 20 seconds, 30 seconds, or very long videos on YouTube. The person goes there, they actually share those contents on the social media, digital marketing, and that content they post it there. So like we just check that Ashish Chanchlani is there, Bhuvan Bam is there. They create the video content and they post those video content for the consumption purpose. Not only that, if you see very famous advertisements like Maggie and all these things, the people create a separate advertisement for the digital places. They have the separate advertisement for their TV, they have the separate advertisement for their radio, but their digital advertisement, digital content is completely different. They can do more experiment on digital places as compared to the TV or as compared to the radio. They have the separate fan followers, they have the separate target group for their digital content. So this is all about the content. If you are really good in writing, if you think you can create a funny lines, if you think you can actually come up with some puns or some advertisement things, then the content is really good field for you. If you think that you can create your own videos, you are sharing those videos on the social media or digital marketing, then the video is important for you. Not only just video content creation, but there's a lots of effort which goes behind this entire video creations, video editing, video merging, video cutting, lots of things are there. It's just one word video, which actually has a 10, 15 different fields behind it. Not in video, if you see the lighting is one of the area, sound is another area, then the editing is another area. Under videos, you will find various other fields also. Let's move to the another area, which is called as email. Frankly speaking, nowadays email actually go into the little bit on back burner. No one actually goes and read emails as frequently as earlier people used to do it, because email that time used to be a new thing. People used to go on their email, they used to read whatever the email on spam and all these things, they used to get it, and they used to read all the emails. But nowadays the email engines become very smart. They understand what is a spam, what is the offer, what is all this thing, and they actually give you the emails to your respective boxes. If you are using a Gmail actually convert all the emails into 4 different categories. One is your regular email, one is your spam folders, and another is your uh, 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 whatever promotional events are there. The 4 folders it automatically converts all the emails. So basically, the when you actually opt for email marketing, your main target is your email should hit the inbox, proper inbox of the person's mailbox. It should not go into the spam. It should not go into the promotion. It should not go into the any other folder, but it should hit the inbox of your email. So that's how you actually create the email content. You have to create the content of the headline or the subject line. All the things has to be a very calculative, and based on all this calculation you basically create the emails, and those emails go. So various functions comes under email. So if you see the banking companies, they regularly sends out email. They need an email customer email marketing, digital marketing persons to send out the emails. In financial sectors, email marketing is still very important role, because they actually give very offers, various information to via your email marketing things. So these are the duties which actually involves in the email marketing. You just not only send the emails, but you have to understand how many people open that email, how many people actually click on the clickable links on this email. All this has been tracked. Not only email just reach your mailbox, but I can understand that whether you open that email or not, whether you actually click on that email, which particular part of email you click, which particular part of email you like most, whether you click on my offer, whether you click on my particular unsubscribe things or subscribe things. All these things I can sitting here understand from the one particular email. So all this comes under the email marketing categories. Let's move ahead with the social media managers. So social media manager is now nowadays it's a buzzword. People actually talks about the social media marketing, social media manager, as if they wanted to become a social media manager from day one. But social media manager is a very vast role. It's not only about the going and posting content on various social media channels, but social media manager is the person who basically decides the strategy of your brand, who will decides what exactly will go on the social media of this particular brand, and what all things will come under that. So the content strategy will come under that. For example, I was taking care of the social media strategy for the Yes Bank. So we used to create the content calendar at least a 3 month before the event. For example, now Diwali is in the month of November. We will create the entire advertisements, entire designing things for the Diwali video, Diwali images in the month of August and September, because unless until you are not taking a 2 3 months advance time, you won't get time to think on the last minute. You have to start planning for all your content, all your planning, all your advertisements at least a couple of months before into the in social media. So that's very huge role of creating social media. So not only creating the content and posting that content on various social media channels, but paying for those content on the various social media channels also. For example, if you create the ad, but you have to boost those ads also. So you have the paid content, you have the opportunity to go and create advertisement out of it on a Facebook, on a Twitter, on LinkedIn, or various other fields. You can create a paid content. You can put a money. You can create advertisement, paid advertisement. You can decide what is the target area of yours, who can see this ad, particular ad, who are the people who will this say that. All these things you can decide on the Facebook, Twitter, and other social media channels. And based on that, your returns, your clicks, your leads depends on completely on that. The unless and until you are not generating leads out of your social media money spending, you are not no use. So because each and company decides that in my Diwali campaign or in my Dashara campaign, I need 1 lakh leads out of you. That means if you are spending a 10 lakh rupees, they are expecting 1 lakh customers data to be given to them. Means 1 lakh customer has to be subscribed to your form, or they need to engage with your content. The content has to be that good, though, so that people will engage with your content. Then there comes as a ACO. There's a there's a basic difference between the ACO and ACM. ACO is basically completely free things. You don't have to pay anyone, or you don't have to pay anything in the ACO part. But ACM, which is the search engine marketing, where you actually goes and pays the money to bring your search result on the top of on the top. If you see the Google, you will see the ad as a small button there on Google. If you go and search any result, so that is basically ACM. But all the besides advertisements, whatever you will see is completely the ACO factor. ACO is basically search engine optimization, which actually, if you go and understand what is the ACO, there are lots of videos available on the internet what actually ACO does. So ACO basically find out which website should come on top of your page, or top of on the first page of your search result. Based on that criteria, you decide, Google decides that criteria, but you actually create a content based on those criteria. few keywords has to be there, then the one particular certain speed has to be there of your website, or maybe the images should be there, images should be alt tag, or the heading should be there on your web page, content should be increased, content should not be very big. So lots of and lots of rules are there. Once you go into this SEO field, you will understand. So basically the role of SEO person is to bring the content on top of the Google search. So you cannot bring your result, or you cannot bring your website for all the searches on top of things. So you decide, okay, I will bring for this 10 particular results. For this for 10 particular results, my website should be appear as the first page, on the first page, or as a first result. And this is not one time thing. So suppose if you bring your website on the first page or the first rank, and you said, okay, my work is done. No, SEO is continuous process. The person has to work continuously on the bringing this website on the first thing, on the first rank. And if you brought that website on the first rank, you have to keep working on that website to keep on the first rank, because other people simultaneously working on their own websites to bring it on the first level or first rank. So if you stop working on that, your rank will gone. And the ACM, I mentioned that ACM is basically a paid thing. You pay money on Google managers, AdWords, and you pay money there based on those terms, based on those search results. You will see the various advertisements here in Google, ACM. Then comes the important category, which is the mobile. Nowadays, if you see people has mobile, they have the internet connection, they have the smartphones with them. So there is a few more chances that you will understand what mobile is. You will understand what people actually searches on their mobile. Nowadays, if you see, if you heard some news in the past also, the big companies like Apple, Google, they also listen what actually talks, what you talks around your phone. Doesn't matter whether your phone is on or off. Do this one experiment, that keep your phone aside, speak something about you wanted to go to Goa for next, maybe in December, January. Speak these things in last, in maybe in 10, 15, 10, 15 times in a day. Try these songs for a couple of days, and third day onward you will start receiving the Goa advertisements on your all social media channels, whether it's a Facebook, whether it's a Twitter, whether it's regular Google pages, or whatever the news portal you are accessing. You will start seeing the Goa advertisements. You will see the hotels of Goa, cuisines of Goa. You will see the Pune Goa flight, Pune Goa train, Pune Goa buses information advertisements on your things. So this is all about the mobile things. So mobile is very important. In mobile, the more important thing is about a app. App is going to be the, if you see the various two major app stores are there. One is Google App Stores and another is Apple. Both have the more than what do you call billion apps on their app stores or in their app market. So people who actually creates various apps to actually interact with their customers. If you see the small restaurant also, they also start creating their own app. They don't want to go through Zomato, they don't want to go through Swiggy, because here your margin of your profit margin gets decreased the moment you actually use the third party things. So they said, why don't we create my own app and sell starting using my own app. If you see the fashion or the consumer durable, people have started creating their own mobile applications for that. So the mobile application is another important field. And web, of course mobile app is there, but beside mobile app, people still uses the laptop, people still uses the desktop, and for them accessing any information is via the various websites. So they go on those websites, they consume the content on their websites, they come find out that what exactly the offering is there from the various customers or various organization, and based on that they decide, they take their call. So that's why the web is another important part from this. Okay, besides going ahead, do you have any questions on this areas of digital marketing? I'll just go back here. Yeah, correct. YouTube on what? Yes. Okay. The means you're talking about Ashish Chanchlani here only. Right. Correct. Correct. So the most important is creating a brand in digital marketing. Unless until you are not known about Ashish Chanchlani, you will not go there and watch his content. So the first is about the creating awareness about your brand. That is the first thing. So when Ashish Chanchlani started, he started putting up a very small wine videos on his wine account. He used to put it a small 15 seconds, 30 seconds video. And when he started getting attraction on his wine account, he started shifting toward the YouTube, which is again a paid medium. So YouTube pays Ashish Chanchlani to be put various contents on his on their YouTube platform. So if you are aware that YouTube actually once you cross 1,000 followers, sorry, 10,000 followers, and I think so something around 50,000 watch minutes on your YouTube channel, YouTube will start paying you back. The advertisement which actually plays before the YouTube videos or during the YouTube videos, basically the 60/40 is the distribution of the entire money of this entire advertisement. So 40% you will get the revenue of that advertisement, 60% goes to YouTube. So 40% amount for one particular advertisement gets to Ashish Chanchlani, and see number of views, number of people watches his videos, maybe in a million things. So 1 million people, if suppose watches his video or one particular video, and 1 million time one particular advertisement gets repeated, imagine how much money he will get out of it. So this entire process starts with creating a content on the social media. Before that, creating a brand. So unless until you are not able to create the brand in the social media, you won't able to create and attract more and more people. So that's most important thing is creating brand, making aware about whether you are present on social media, what content you are posting on social media, whether those content are consumable. If it is consumable content, that content has to be attract more and more people. So you can do the social media advertisement for promoting, you can do digital marketing advertisements, you can do YouTube advertisement to promote your content across the globe. And more people will come down, they will understand, they'll start liking, and the more organic content will started flowing up. Once the organic content started flowing up, the commercial, the paid part will slowly moving down. Yeah, correct, 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 correct. So few apps actually you only give the permissions for any app. So once you install that app, they will ask you 10, 15 different permissions to grant. They will ask you your permissions for your messages. They wanted to read your messages. They wanted to check your history. They wanted to check your browser history. Based on that, they provide you the curated content. For example, if you are searching only for one particular area, for example, recently I was searching for something for the for this particular presentation. I was searching for the digital marketing slides on digital marketing, few images and all. So during creating this perfect, I searches few things, and based on that searches, I came across 2 3 advertisements started flowing for my YouTube and social media channels. I started getting advertisements of digital marketing courses, digital marketing information, maybe a digital marketing job opportunities. Everything started flowing towards me. So this is basically a based on your search. So what Google does, they will actually absorb your pattern, they will absorb your activity, and they will search this data. They will create a profile of yours. And while creating profile, for example, if I am as a Zomato, if I go there and says that I need a person, I wanted to give the this particular advertisement to the person whose profile says I'm a foodie, I'm interested in a Italian cuisine, I'm interested in going out for a dinner. I basically goes out every weekend with my friends. I do a party over weekend. So this is the one particular profile. If I say that, please pass on my advertisement to this particular profile, what Google will do, they will figure out that who is this particular person, and based on that, they will actually deliver those advertisements. Anyone else? So we all know what is the benefit of digital marketing. So I won't go here. I will go to the most important slides. So this is the generic information which I figured out a few days back from the couple of job portals. So maybe on Naukri or Shine, they actually publish the reports every year or maybe every 6 months. So this data is based on that. So what is the role and what is the salary people offers? Average salary, this may be a starting salary, this may be at the peak of your, so this is the average salary they offer on this entire digital marketing area. Various fields are there. It's a ACM, PPC is there, web developers are there, social media marketing, content writer is there, digital marketing manager is there. So this is the basically the average salary which people pays in the industry right now for the various focus area of digital marketing. Okay, I think so. That's it from my side. If you have any questions related to digital marketing, your career opportunities, please do let me know. I would like to answer those, please. Right. Correct. Correct. So see, for the Lupin Pharma, when I used to handle the account of their account in 2018, 2019, so Lupin was not very active on social media those days. So they wanted to create a impression on social media by various channels. They used to have only one account of theirs, which they used to put it on various days. For example, if it is Independent Day, they will put up some Happy Independence, some very basic information they used to put it. So we created a brand image of Lupin. Uh, we figure out that Lupin is very famous in couple of areas. One is asthma drugs, and one more areas where they are actually very known things. So we created a campaign around asthma, maybe during the winter season, because the winter used to be very harsh in Delhi. Winter used to be very bad in some parts of the country. So during that time, people used to get the asthma attack. They used to take some kind of a medicine also. So we decided that we'll create a campaign during the November December time, where the winter is in peak. You will have the dry air, and people will face some kind of a asthma attack also during that time. So we created the information campaign around asthma for them. Then they have the couple of other drugs also. So we build a brand around that. Then the Lupin actually had couple of drugs which are related with the kids. So we created a campaign around newly become a mother, basically, that how you can actually give the various vaccination to your kids. So we created a one video series for Lupin, which actually told mothers that how they actually should take care of their toddlers, their kids during the initial days, initial 2 3 years. Based on that, we inform them that Lupin also has the various vaccines in those areas. If you go to the doctor, you can ask Lupin vaccine also, which is the one of the biggest vaccine makers in India for the kids in those particular areas. So that's how we thought. That's how we created a brand image for Lupin Pharma, and we posted a various campaigns around that, and that become one of the. So we created one online and offline campaigns also. So during the Bombay Marathon, Lupin was one of the sponsors from Half Bombay Marathon. So what we did, we give the green color ribbon to each and every participants to that particular half marathon. They supposed to wear that green ribbon around their neck, which used to have their number, running number, and everything. And that green ribbon used to have the Lupin Pharma's name. So there we keep the various selfie points across the half marathon things where people can come down, they can show that I run this particular kilometers, and we ask them to upload those various images on social media, tagging Lupin. So the more people started tagging, the more people started understanding that what other social media channels we have and what we are offering to the customers. So that's how we actually developed this entire campaign for the Lupin Pharma. Yeah, please. Sorry. Today, what is important in digital marketing? Everything is very important. If you say that content creation, because the person who need to create the content, uh, that content has to be consumable content. So if you see that besides Bhuvan Bam or maybe Ashish Chanchlani, there are many people who create the content and they keep regularly post those content uh, on social media. They might have some 500 likes or 500 views. Few might have 1,000 views, but they are not growing besides that because they are not creating content as per the requirement. They are not creating content which more people are going to like it. So to make this content, to create a content which is a more likable for the bigger audience, that is a more important. So the content is the important part in today's world, in today's social media things. And after creating content, how you utilize that content to reach out to your customers. So via various digital marketing channels, whether you use the SEO, whether you use the social media, whether you use the paid marketing, whether you create the organic marketing using SEO. So it's up to the digital marketing. But the most important is the creating content where everything starts. So content creation to content consumptions. So between these two things, your digital marketing comes. So the content creation is as important as the entire digital marketing. So I would say the content is the king right now. It's a huge opportunity. I currently work with the Bajaj Allianz. We do have the separate app for the farmer. That app called as a Farm Mitra. This Farm Mitra app is in not English. So the Farm Mitra app is available in 7 regional language. It automatically choose your location. It will automatically identify which location farmer you are, and they will actually give the contents in those areas on those language only. For example, if you are the farmer in Karnataka, you will get the content in Kannadi. If you are the farmer in Maharashtra, you will get all the contents in Marathi language. And there's a huge team of at least 20-25 people who works behind this Farm Mitra app. They do the digital marketing. They will create the content. They will push the content. They will create the notification for your applications. Uh, Besides that, they will create the go and shoot the video for the farmers. We do have the various tie-up with weather department. We do have the tie-up with the agriculture department of government. Based on that, we actually give the syndicated content to our customers, which are the basically farmers. So all this entire things has been done by the digital marketing, huge digital marketing team of 25 people. So unless until you are not expert in digital marketing or you are not the big person in digital, you are not known the entire process, you won't be able to do it. And if you see the agriculture field, you will see at least 100 app which are doing really great. I'm not talking about the average app. I'm talking about the great app which are actually helping farmers in selling their products, or maybe giving them the information about the weather, giving them the information about the crop, soil, and various areas. There are at least 100 great companies who are doing beautifully on the digital marketing on the pharma or agriculture area. I know at least 3 to 4 companies which are Pune based companies. They have the huge offices in Baner areas. All 3 4 companies, they have the app which is actually more than 10 lakh farmer who uses their app. So those companies are there in Pune. So that's why I would say the huge requirement for the agriculture area. Agriculture is the area which is little bit untapped, I would say, for the digital marketing field. And so the more untapped area you have, the more scope to grow in those areas. I would say if you wanted to go into digital marketing things, forget about agri things. The first and most important, create our own small website. Let's understand what exactly efforts you put into creating. Website creation is a free. You create a WordPress site, which is a free. There is a various domains offerings are there which offers a free domain, okay, on their website. So go create our own domain. What are the free domains available? Create our own website. Put whatever content you want to do. Create a resume only on the one page website. Put your resume on that one page website. Understand what efforts you need to put it there. Then go and do the ACO of your own website. Okay, go and search on the Google your name. Maybe for example, Hitesh Shah is your name. Hitesh Shah resume. Go and search. If your website is not appearing on the first result or the first page, you are not doing ACO correct. Work toward the SEO. Bring your website on number one rankings. This is the all organic things. At least you can do that much thing so that you can show your experience in whenever you go to the interview or whenever you will go to the digital marketing field for the job application. You can mention them that I have created my website, my own website. I have brought this website as number one in SEO. I did this particular keyword ranking for my websites. After that, you can actually start posting. Create a social media channel of your own website. Create a social media channel of Facebook, Twitter, which is absolutely free. Start posting regular content on social media things. Whenever you go for a digital marketing role, whenever you will go for the digital marketing and related role, people will ask whether you have the social media channels. What was the last thing you posted on your social media channel? Whether it's a faltuka joke, whether some kind of a content will people consume that content. So go make changes in your social media channels. Put the content which is actually consumable content, not like any joke, not kind of any time pass things which you want. If you wanted to go and put up a jokes, make sure that more and more people liking that. You are getting more retweets, you are getting more likes to that particular post. Make sure you are putting a regular content on your social media platforms. It's not like you posted one post today, after 10-15 days you again suddenly realize, okay, I'm getting one this particular joke on my WhatsApp, let me put this particular joke on my social media channel. This is not, the content has to be original, content has to be self-thoughted content, because people will understand that this particular content is basically from somewhere. This content or this joke has come from one particular movie or this particular OTT platform. So you create your, if you wanted to create your own content, make sure that content has to be acceptable overall. Create your own website, that's absolutely free. Why don't you create your own website, one pager website? That's your task. You can go ahead and create a one pager website. Bring that website in the number one in the Google search on one particular keyword search, maybe your name and resume. That's your website, that's your resume. If someone asks you that why you wanted to go into digital marketing, you can show this website to the person saying that this is my website, my resume is available. You go and record your various website, your various videos, post it on the same website. People will the person who will go take your interview, they can consume that content, they can see that content, and the moment they will understand that you are actually putting up the efforts and creating your website or creating your videos or creating digital marketing field, they will absolutely take you there in the digital marketing field. Yeah,
Nowadays, everything is too digital.
right.
Now it's starting, but after a few years, we will see that it is normal. So what do you think it will affect the human requirement? Because marketing is a big field that human requires.
Absolutely.
So how would it affect the marketing people?
No, so physical marketing is going to be there, physical touch, because the country like India, where people would like to interact with each other, people would like to interact with human rather than on the social media or digital content. So the country like India, they will have the marketing field, marketing requirement for sure, because there are few B2B areas where the marketing person is must. They don't go via the social or digital things. But for the consumer durable, for the FMCG, for the electronic gadgets, huge field where the people will like to go digital medium rather than the physical one. Yeah.
Content writing. Like what is the scope in content writing and what are the requirements when you go for an interview for content?
So the most, whenever I'm taking the interviews for the content writers, the first thing that I ask them to write at least a 1,000 word blog for me. For example, I will give you one particular topic, and I will ask you to write a blog, maybe in a 6 to 8 hours, and you will come back that you will send out that blog to me. I will understand how's your writing, whether your how's your language, whether you are making any grammatical mistakes or not, how's your flow, whether your language, your wording is understandable, how you are actually creating a flow of this entire blog, this 1,000 word blog, whether you started with some funny things or not, how you actually presenting yourself in that blog. That's most important. So the first and most important, whether you are able to write it down 1,000 words, 1,500 words, 2,000 words of blog, then go for the digital content writing things. If you think that you can write it down very good, absolutely this field is really great. There are lots of agencies which actually hire the content writers, digital content writers for their agencies. So huge scope for that if you are writing really good. Not only in English, even if you're writing in Marathi, if you're writing in your local native languages also. So huge scope is there. So if you see this entire websites are getting converted into various languages. So for example, if you see my current website, my current organization website, which is available in 4 different languages. So the opportunity in 4 different languages is equal. You have the opportunity in creating the content in Marathi, you have opportunity creating content in Hindi, you have opportunity creating content in various other languages also. So bring your website for those particular keywords at the top. And voice search is going to be the very big thing. People started searching using the voice, people started searching using their voices thing in their local language. So bring your website using the local language terminology on the first of SEO. It's going to be the very useful thing. Is anyone else? Yes. No, their own. So the WordPress website is a free of cost. So WordPress is the place where you can go and choose your one particular theme of website and choose that theme. Go create your own website. That's absolutely free of cost. They don't require any technical knowledge for creating website. You can go and YouTube couple of you can go and see the couple of YouTube videos before creating a your own website. They will give you a very basic idea that what exactly you have to do, how to create WordPress site. Even on the WordPress.org, if you go there, they will have the really good videos information tutorial on their website. You can just go through that video tutorial. Must be 10-15 minutes video tutorial is there. After that, you can go and create your own website. It's a very simple basic step. Create your own website. Just put your name there at the top, create your resume, put your small photo there, write it about yourself in this entire page, put out your contact number, put out your email ID, put out various social media channels of handles of yours at the end of the website. And that just one pager website, that's it. No very jazzy, no very attractive, simple black and white website. White is the background, black is where you will put your content. That's it. Yeah, that's a CV on digital platform. That's it. So whenever you go as a digital marketing job or for the digital marketing job, you can mention that this is my this is my website, my own website. You can go and check it out. All the information is there. Whatever the video you wanted to create, you can tag your various social media channel also there. They can go through on your website what you are posting. Everything can be done there. There is a various plugins available. You can put those plugins. Everything is free of cost. You won't require any technical information. You won't require a computer engineering background to create your own website. Absolute anyone can create the website. Simple basic website. No designing, nothing. Yes. It was actually when digital marketing started in Semantic in 2011, 2000 and around in that time, 11, 12. So I ventured into that, show interest in digital marketing because that was a new field in India in 2010, 2011. So that's when I entered into digital marketing field. And I got a chance to work in a very closely with the US team. then based on my experience, my working abilities, or maybe my passion, I got promoted there. हो, मराठीत पण चालेल, अगदी व्यवस्थित. मी महाराष्ट्रात असल्यामुळे अगदी माझं एज्युकेशन मराठीत झालेलं आहे. माझं 10वी पर्यंतचं सगळं एज्युकेशन मराठीत झालंय. 10वी नंतर पण मी इंजिनिअरिंग पर्यंत पण मी माझ्याच गावातच होतो. त्यामुळे मी काही पुण्यात आलो नाही. पुण्यात मी 2003 मध्ये आलो. सरांना माहिती, मी सरांचं जेव्हा कॉलेजमध्ये होते त्यावेळेस मी सरांचा विद्यार्थी होतो. 2003 पासनं मी पुण्यात आहे. आणि 2006 पासून मी जॉब सुरू केला, 2007 पासून. हा, हो हो, खूप खूप फरक पडतो. तुम्ही जर गुगल रिव्ह्यूज जे तिकडं झोमॅटोचे किंवा कुठल्या पण याचे रिव्ह्यूज बघायला गेले, तर त्यांचा स्वतःचा एक अल्गोरिदम असतो की आम्ही कुठल्या पर्टिक्युलर वेबसाईटला वरती पाठवू, किंवा फॉर एक्झाम्पल आपण एक झोमॅटोचं एक्झाम्पल घेऊ. करेक्ट, करेक्ट, ऍब्सोल्युटली, ऍब्सोल्युटली, ऍब्सोल्युटली. तुम्ही आता फॉर एक्झाम्पल तुम्ही आता जर एखादं सर्च केलं, पेस्ट कंट्रोल नियर मी, बरोबर, तुमच्या घरात जर काही झुरळ किंवा काही मुंग्या वगैरे झाल्या असतात, तुम्ही पेस्ट कंट्रोल नियर मी सर्च करतात. पेस्ट कंट्रोल नियर मी तुम्ही सर्च केला की तुम्ही तिकडे एक 7-8 तुम्हाला रिझल्ट मिळतात. त्या रिझल्ट मध्ये तुम्ही बघतात की कोणाचं रेटिंग चांगलं आहे. पहिला तुमचा सायकोलॉजी असते, ह्युमन सायकोलॉजी, की बघायची की किती लोकांनी त्याला रिव्ह्यू दिलेत. 5 स्टार जरी रिव्ह्यू असले सगळे तिकडे त्याचे, पण तिकडे फक्त 5 लोकांनी रिव्ह्यू दिले असेल, तुम्ही म्हणता की थांबा अजून खाली बघू. खाली तुम्ही बघता तेव्हा तुम्हाला दिसतं की 4-5 हजार रिव्ह्यू असलेला आणि 4.2 4.3 स्टार असलेला एखादा चांगला पेस्ट कंट्रोलची सर्व्हिस असेल, तर तुम्ही तिकडं थांबतात, त्याला फोन करून बघतात, काय कॉस्टिंग आहे ते विचारतात. त्याच्या खाली जर एखादा 2 स्टार वाला रिव्ह्यू असेल किंवा 1 स्टार वाला रिव्ह्यू असेल, की तुम्ही त्याला फोन करणार नाही, कारण की ती ह्युमन सायकोलॉजी असते. तुम्ही कुठल्याही हॉटेलमध्ये जेवणाच्या आधी तुम्ही बघतात की अरे आपल्या आसपास जरा काही नवीन ठिकाणी ट्राय करू. तुम्ही टाकतात की नवीन पंजाबी हॉटेल कुठे आहे, किंवा नवीन इटालियन हॉटेल कुठे आहे, की जिकडे मला पिझ्झा किंवा पास्ता काही मिळेल, किंवा नवीन मराठी थाळी कुठे मला जवळपास मिळेल, महाराष्ट्रीयन थाळी कुठे किंवा गुजराती थाळी कुठे मला मिळेल. तुम्ही सर्च करतात, तुम्ही बघतात की लोकांचे रिव्ह्यू काय. लोक म्हणतात की अरे जेवण बरोबर नाहीये, डिश बरोबर नाहीये, सर्व्हिस बरोबर नाहीये. भरपूर रिव्ह्यू लिहिलेले असतात. त्यामुळे रिव्ह्यू इज वन ऑफ द इम्पॉर्टंट आस्पेक्ट इन डिजिटल मार्केटिंग. वेन यू ऍक्च्युअली गो देअर, वेन यू रिव्ह्यू समवन, दॅट बिकम द इम्पॉर्टंट आस्पेक्ट इन द अल्गोरिदम. हा, हा. गुगल काय लॉजिक लावतो हे कोणालाच माहित नाहीये. गुगलचं हे लॉजिक फक्त त्याचं एवढं आहे की रिव्ह्यूज हॅज टू बी देअर, आणि त्यांचे जे तुम्ही बॅड असाल, तुमचे रिव्ह्यूज कमी असतील, प्लस तुमचे रिव्ह्यूज नसतील, तर तुम्ही खाली ढकलले जातात. पण तुमचे रिव्ह्यू किती आहेत, रिव्ह्यू किती चांगले दिलेत, आणि रिव्ह्यू किती लेटेस्ट आहेत, हे पण खूप इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. बऱ्याच लोकांनी मध्यंतरी ट्राय केलं होतं रिव्ह्यू फोर्जिंगचं. मध्यंतरी ते स्कॅम बरंच ओपन झालं होतं, मला वाटतं 2 वर्षापूर्वी. लोक काय करायचे की माझी एखाद फॉर एक्झाम्पल एखादं हॉटेल आहे, मी माझ्या 50 मित्रांना सांगितलं अरे माझ्या हॉटेलच्या वेबसाईटवरती जा, गुगलवरती जा, माझ्या हॉटेलचं नाव सर्च करा, खाली सगळं येतं, त्याला 5 स्टार देऊन टाका. 50 लोक, 100 लोकांनी एकाच दिवशी करून टाकलं. गुगल काय करतं, विल अंडरस्टँड. गुगल काय करतं, रोज दिवसात तुम्हाला किती रिव्ह्यू आलेत, किती फ्रिक्वेंटली ते रिव्ह्यू आलेत, आणि त्या रिव्ह्यूला तो सॉर्ट आउट करतात, आणि त्याच्याप्रमाणे ते रिव्ह्यू ठेवायचे का नाही ठेवायचे हे गुगल डिसाईड करतं. सगळं गुगल डिसाईड करतं. ऍब्सोल्युटली, गुगल विल टेक केअर ऑफ दॅट. गुगल ते रिव्ह्यू व्हेरी पिरियडिकली ते रिव्ह्यू डिलीट करतात, किंवा ते रिव्ह्यू एलिमिनेट करतात, त्या पर्सनला ब्लॉक करणं, हे सगळं गुगल करतं. म्हणजे तुम्ही जर खूप खोटे रिव्ह्यू टाकायला सुरुवात केली, तर तुमचं अकाउंट कदाचित गुगलवरनं ब्लॉक पण केलं जाईल. त्याच्यानंतर तुम्हाला कदाचित स्वतःचं नवीन अकाउंट तयार करा, किंवा दुसऱ्या प्रकारे अकाउंट तयार करावं लागेल, पण ते अकाउंट तुमच्या हातून जाईल. काही काही नियम नाही. सिंपल वेबसाईट क्रिएट करण्यासाठी 2 गोष्टी लागतात. एक तर डोमेन आणि एक होस्टिंग. डोमेन म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल hiteshah.com असं काहीतरी असेल, किंवा bajajallianz.com असेल, दॅट्स अ डोमेन. हे डोमेन पेड असतं. पण बऱ्याच वेबसाईट आहेत की जिकडे तुम्हाला डोमेन फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट मिळतं. 000.com म्हणून एक वेबसाईट आहे. तिकडे तुम्हाला फ्री डोमेन जे अवेलेबल असतात त्याची लिस्ट मिळेल. तुम्ही हवा तर ते डोमेन चूज करा आणि ते डोमेन तुम्ही तिकडे जाऊन त्या डोमेन वरती तुमची वेबसाईट होस्ट करा. सिम्पल होस्टिंग सोल्युशन्स तुम्हाला वर्डप्रेस वरती फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट मिळतात. तुम्ही वर्डप्रेस वरती जा, तुमची स्वतःची साईट क्रिएट करा आणि तुमचं डोमेन आणि तुमची साईट एकमेकांना लिंक करा. This entire process is absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything for creating your own website. गुगलचे काहीच नियम नाहीयेत. तुम्ही फक्त डोमेन आणि होस्टिंग या दोन गोष्टी एकत्र करा, तुमची वेबसाईट क्रिएट होईल. आणि तुम्हाला काही खूप जाजी, खूप अशी इकडनं हवेमधनं काहीतरी येतंय, तिकडनं काहीतरी जातंय, व्हिडिओ टाकलाय. तुम्हाला काय सिम्पल वेबसाईट क्रिएट करायची आहे, जिकडे एक पेजर वेबसाईट मध्ये तुमचा फक्त रिझ्युमे असेल. एक पेजर, 2 पेजर तुमचा रिझ्युमे टाका, तुमच्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीज टाका, प्लगइन टाका, जिकडे तुमच्या सोशल मीडिया चॅनल्स त्याच्यासोबत अटॅच होतील. फेसबुक म्हणा, ट्विटर म्हणा, जो तुमच्या वेबसाईट वरती जाईल त्याला होलिस्टिक म्हणजे सगळ्या गोष्टी एकाच ठिकाणी बघायला मिळायला पाहिजे. तुमचं प्रोफाईल बघायला मिळायला पाहिजे, तुमचा कॉन्टॅक्ट नंबर मिळायला पाहिजे, तुमची ट्विटरवरती काय टाकतात ते बघायला मिळायला पाहिजे, तुम्ही फेसबुकवरती काय टाकतात ते बघायला मिळायला पाहिजे. सगळ्या गोष्टी एकाच ठिकाणी त्यांना बघायला मिळायला पाहिजे. दॅट्स कॉल्ड एज अ होलिस्टिक थिंग. हो, अगदी. तुम्ही नाही, गुगलला तुमचं पिन कोड वाईज असतं. पिन कोड वाईज. वेबसाईट वरच्या कंटेंट नॉट फॉर द वेबसाईट कंटेंट. फॉर एक्झाम्पल इफ यू आर गोइंग फॉर द डिजिटल मार्केटिंग प्लेसमेंट, तर तुम्ही सांगू शकता त्यावेळेस की मी डिजिटल मार्केटिंग मध्ये तुम्हाला पहिला विचारतो तुम्हाला काय एक्सपिरियन्स आहे, तुम्ही काय शिकलात. तर काही सांगण्याच्या आधी तुम्ही सांगितलं की ही माझी वेबसाईट मी स्वतः बनवली आहे, हे माझे वेबसाईट टॉप वरती येते, एसईओ मध्ये टॉप वरती येते. त्या समोरचा जो माणूस असेल तो तुम्हाला बघता आणि सांगेल की तुम्हाला एसईओ येतं, तुम्हाला वेबसाईट क्रिएशन येतं, तुम्हाला कंटेंट येतं. या 3-4 गोष्टी इम्पॉर्टंट तुम्हाला येतात. तुमचं सोशल मीडिया व्हेरी ऍक्टिव्ह आहेत, तुम्ही सोशल मीडियावरती रेग्युलरली पोस्ट टाकतात. या 4-5 गोष्टी बघतात आणि ते तुम्हाला ऍज अ फ्रेशर एनीवन कॅन हायर यू बेस्ड ऑन दिस. ऍब्सोल्युटली, ऍब्सोल्युटली, ऍब्सोल्युटली. तर तुम्ही जर तुमच्या वेबसाईट वरती काही जर शिवीगाळ किंवा काही जर फालतू गोष्टी टाकत असाल आणि उद्या जाऊन तुमच्या कंपनीला माहित पडलं की तुमचं हे हँडल आहे, तुमची जॉब गेली. फॉर शुअर, फॉर शुअर. व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. तुम्ही तुमच्या याच्यावरती जाऊन कोणाला काही बोलता आहात किंवा काही वाईट बोलता आहात किंवा काही टार्गेटेड हॅरॅसमेंट करता आहात किंवा काही कोणाला काही उद्देशून तुम्ही बोलतात तुमच्या सोशल मीडिया प्रोफाईल वरती आणि उद्या जाऊन तुमचं सोशल मीडिया प्रोफाईल, हे मी डिजिटल मार्केटिंग बद्दल बोलत नाहीये. आय एम टॉकिंग दिस अबाउट एनी जॉब, एनी प्लेसमेंट, एनी प्रोफाईल. If tomorrow someone come to know that this is your social media handle and you are doing this targeted harassment to this particular person, your job is gone second day. I bet my job on that. दुसऱ्या दिवशी तुमचा जॉब जाणार. तुम्ही तिकडे कुठल्याही पोझिशनला असाल, फ्रेशर ते प्रेसिडेंट, तुमचा जॉब दुसऱ्या दिवशी जाईल. फॉर शुअर, गॅरंटीड. एक जरी वाईट किंवा एक जरी खराब तुमचं कुठल्याही सोशल मीडिया प्रोफाईल मध्ये तुम्हाला दिसलं की तुम्ही खूप टार्गेटेड हॅरॅसमेंट करतायत, कोणाला काही वाईट बोलता आहात, युअर अकाउंट गॉन, युअर जॉब गॉन. फॉर शुअर. हो हो, जीबीएम, गुगल बिझनेस मॅनेजर इज अ प्लॅटफॉर्म. गुगल बिझनेस मॅनेजर बेसिकली तुम्ही तुमची कंपनीचं तिकडं अकाउंट तयार करू शकतात. कोणी पण जाऊन तिकडे तुम्ही कंपनीचा ऍड्रेस टाका, तुम्हाला मॅप मिळेल. तुम्ही कंपनीचा फोन नंबर टाका, तिकडे तुम्हाला कोणी पण फोन करू शकतं. तुम्हाला लोक रिव्ह्यू देऊ शकतात. एव्हरीथिंग इज पॉसिबल देअर. गुगल बिझनेस मॅनेजर. येस. थँक्यू सर. थँक्यू. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच गाईज.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable guidance regarding digital business. And I think the students have learned how this digital media is going to be useful for your placement and also for getting rejection by using this social media, whatever post you are going to post on that platforms. So be careful in next 2 years, not 2 years, but throughout the life, sir said, even if you are CEO of the company, that time also be careful what you are posting on social media. Okay. So I thank today's guest, Hitesh Shah sir and Kesker sir also for inviting his student in our campus, and also Rajnikant sir for his technical support. So, and all the students for your active participation in this session. So thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Good afternoon. So this is a very proud moment for me because Hitesh is one of my bright students from one of the reputed college from Pune, long back in year 2005 or 6, from 2004 batch, almost now 17 years. But this is a perfect example in front of you. So for me as a teacher, it is going to be a proud moment because it is a complete cycle for me. My student again coming back to my students and giving you input on a particular domain, that too in digital media. Look at his journey, look at his background, and try and understand it's a learning process for you people as well, because you are just began your journey, and this is a perfect example in front of you. Right from day one, when I used to interact with Hitesh, I found him very sincere, focused, and a committed kind of student, and that's the reason he has reached that level after 15 years. Now, right now, he's reporting to the president of Bajaj Alliance. So you can imagine the kind of knowledge, kind of experience, and the exposure he has got. So it is only because of the contribution. And when I recollect all my students, I was just discussing with Hitesh before coming to the class. It is only because of the kind of attitude he carries, or the person who contribute to the system. Obviously, system recommends him. Not only recommends, he rewards as well. So, being a management, you can say students and budding professional ahead, I'm expecting all of you to contribute in your own life and give us a chance over the period of time, because I'm at the age of 50. I'm sure after 10 years, I'd like to call you again back to the campus, maybe in Lotus or maybe in any other platform. But I want all of you to have that career, have that kind of position in market, and give me a chance to call you back to the campus, so that again it is a satisfactory moment for me or a person like Thoras sir. So that's it. That is the message. And as far as digital medium is concerned, nowadays marketing without digital media is impossible, right? You earlier we used to say that the students, suppose your product or service you are offering to the age of maybe 20, 25 or 30, or maybe to people up to 40, they used to take help of digital medium. But now I think everything is digital. So if you miss digital world, you will miss the bus. So what your domain you will work into, maybe it is directly in marketing or in any other domain, without command over this medium, it's going to be difficult for you to communicate to your stakeholders. So this is a good chance for you to start your learning process. This is a good chance for you to start your own presence in digital media, and especially keeping your ethical foundation on ground. That is what is required. Okay, I'll sum up with this. Once again, thank you very much, Hitesh, from my personal behalf, on the behalf of Lotus Business School. Thank you very much for coming up on this platform and contributing to our students' building activity. And I'm sure it is going to add value to their life. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.